let me just get this straight real quick. I could be wrong. I just heard and found out. So what's the dude name? Jonathan Majors, right? So not only is he on camera running from this lady, but the incident in which that I'm believing, I could be wrong. Like, somebody let me know, like, the incident in which that they talking about the night of or whatever was in question, this lady got arrested. First off, it takes a whole hell of a lot for a female to get arrested at a domestic violence call, like a domestic dispute. I ain't never seen it yet. Secondly, she gets locked up and somehow, some way, he still got to plead guilty to something. And that's crazy. Not only, now we all know he done lost all those, the movie deals, that even if he was to try to sue this lady, she ain't got nothing that he can recoup from her. It's crazy, man. The dudes, look, it's really open season, honestly. There's nothing dudes can really do, because just the accusation alone is enough. That's devastating. People look at you like, oh yeah, they look at you like you did it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless, that shit is not cute. You done fucked up this, part of my French, you done messed up this man's whole life, or the rest of his life. You done just crazy. And she gets locked up. She got locked up. She's on camera chasing this dude down, like assaulting this dude. Yo, fellas, my ninjas, listen up, man. Yo, it's time to start thinking wiser out here. These females is not playing fair, and they think it's a game. They are not playing fair at all. Look, man, my advice to all you dudes on the come up, little dudes on the come up, dudes that still out here rotating, you know what I'm saying? We still alive, yeah. The game is at an all-time high of nasty out here, fellas. Look, I would advise you to choose who you entertain wisely, because these females have it out for men for no reason, no cotton-picking reason, made-up reasons, wannabe reasons, all sorts of things, and anything they can't even come up with an explanation for, they gonna make one up. So look, man, look, I advise you, don't be nowhere with no female you don't really know like that alone. That's first and foremost. Secondly, make sure somehow, some way, you on somebody's camera, if not at all times, the majority of the time. That's the best advice I could give. Look, I'd advise dudes to start wearing body cam. I'm about to start wearing body camera, front and back, just to protect my whole soul, because there are people that are out here in this world nowadays that will conjure up any sort of spirit, any sort of jinn, any sort of something to try to get a win on you, when you ain't even playing no sort of game with these people. You just trying to live your life. But look, man, dudes, watch yourself, man. Protect yourself at all times. Don't be letting these females snatch your seed. Yeah, man, look, like I said, man, if you can, make sure you keep receipts for everything. Make sure you got every stitch of evidence that says that you was where, doing nothing, that you wasn't saying nothing, you wasn't doing. Because even with all that, you still gonna have to fight and prove you're innocent. You still gonna have to fight for your freedom. And guess what? As we see with Son in this case, you could be the straight out victim and lose. And what he had all that to lose, what this lady had to lose. What's her name again? I don't even know the lady name. There need to be a law, honestly, that protects men against stuff like this, because this don't make no sense. The man could be the outright victim. The police arrested this lady. There ain't no more wrongdoing in which not they detained her, they arrested her. So that means she had to do something for her to be arrested and him not. And then lo and behold, that same incident is what she bringing up. And then somebody told me that they didn't even allow the fact that she got arrested and what else was it? The fact that she got arrested and basically any of the evidence that would have shown she was the aggressor in whatever situation or altercation she was referring to, they didn't even allow it in court. So I'm like, yo, I don't know, maybe this dude ruffled somebody's feathers. But then again, I heard he was telling her something like that she should be more like Coretta Scott King, and I'm like, wait a minute, he's wilding out. Was he on some, like, were they role playing or something at that time? Like, but even still, I'm just saying, my boy, can't be playing with them folks like that. When I say them folks, I'm talking about them folks that don't be playing that. We all know folks don't be playing that. You feel me? Like, look, I'm from the era where, yeah, outright, look, my grandmother would have said it. You know what I'm saying? True story. My grandmother, she wouldn't have wanted me to, you know what I mean? Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? Not consorting, but, you know, basically having kids outside of the race. It's not a racist thing. It's just some people prefer, some people's upbringing, or some people come from an era in which that, you know, they standing on, look, your bloodline needs to stay true to your bloodline. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. But me, personally, I wasn't with that. You know what I'm saying? I crossed the color barrier. But I was doing it when it wasn't even safe. I was doing it when nobody liked it. You know what I mean? Like, best believe if my son mother, like, if she could attest, like, it was crazy. Black women, they be mad at her and me, more so her. You know what I mean? I honestly, out of black women, black men, and white men, the people that cared the least was black men. Black men could care less. You know what I'm saying? White men, you know, they look like, you know, they look at her like, oh, you know, like, oh, you would call yourself, you were the ninja. You feel me? That's crazy. That I guess if I say that, who knows? I don't even get paid off of YouTube yet. Hopefully. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, you know what I mean? Yeah, I was doing it when it wasn't safe. Factual. We done got it in with everybody from, you know what I mean? Me and her, we used to get it in with everybody. All sorts of nationalities. White, black, Chinese, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Shit. You even see, I remember, shit, I ain't never seen no white people and black people in one family, like the father black, the mother white. That I ain't never a white woman in bed with a black man, or in a scene such as a intimate. I ain't never, only up until these 2000s. I tell you that, y'all best to go back and get right. So I was there, factual, factory. I was there. You know what I mean? I was there. It wasn't safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the era where we all, you know what I'm saying? We had them invisible lines where you live. Like, yeah, you could cross them lines, but you outnumbered, sonny. You feel me? Like, you better have them runners on just in case the opposite shade hop out on you. That's a factual. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, it was always an unwritten, you know what I mean? Look, us know from all the way, from the tales of those that came before us. You know what I'm saying? We used to get clipped just for the daughter looking like, you better look at the floor or something like that. You better not look at that porcelain doll over there. You better, boy, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You end up swinging from one of them trees and all that. That's my grandmother, my family. They from them parts. They not really from up north. I'm from up north. They from that. You know what I'm saying? They from the center of all that. Burning crosses on the lawn and all that. My grandmother I got the stories. Her lawn, not like she seen it. Her lawn. Fact, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they was around for all that. All our folks was, but point being is my bye, you wild out. You wild all the way out. See, what I think you wild out is when she got to telling them people all the things you was telling her, all the people that you was telling her to be like, and they were all black women, and you talking to a whole white woman. That's like, I don't even want to say it, but you know, if it was flip side around, that'd be like, you know what I mean? Like, that'd be like a white man referring to a black woman as you should be more like that. People would look at that like, you racist, or you know what I mean? Like, you got some sort of like you trying to like demeanor or something. I think that's kind of how she, like, it was on some, like, you try to, like, I don't know, man. All I know is it ain't safe for dudes, and my man, you already know, like, you can't be playing with them like that. Those are sensitive objects, man. You tip those things the wrong way in the public eye, she already looked like Beauty, and you the Beast, for real. Like, so I feel for that man, for real. I feel like, because I didn't even know who Son was. I seen him in some movie I seen, and I'm like, oh, Son giving off like Future Denzel vibes, like he's stepping with that, like, you know what I mean, like that, you know what I mean, right, by the sweat of his brow type, you know what I mean, like. But then I'm like, damn, son, they snubbed him out before he had some things laid out for him. Hopefully he get that back, man. But honestly, look, they need laws to protect men from stuff like this, because that ain't right, man. This ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? That ain't right. This ain't fair at all. Yeah, well wishes to that man. I hope the best. Hope the best. Somehow powerful men need to come together and, you know what I mean, protect the rest of us, because this is crazy.